So this is a rough box of a home. So in order to do a roof, my recommendation would be to start by figuring out your slope. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, but theoretically it'd be based on 12, right? So 112, 212, whatever. So let's just call it a 612. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go 12 feet over, not 12 inches over. And that just gives me a little bit of a bigger number. And then I'm going to go over 6 feet. And then we're going to connect this. And then I'm going to do the same thing the other direction. I'm going to go over 12 feet and find that. And we're going to go up 6 feet. And so when we connect that, we start to have our box or our shape of our roof. And so now what I can do is I can just turn off those lines, and then we can actually take this shape and extrude it. So there we have a gable roof. If you had a hip roof, we could actually do something similar. And so this is kind of what I was talking about with like having the shapes. So let's do the same thing. I'm just going to go this way. I'm going to go 12 feet. And I'm going to go up 6 feet, like so. And I'm going to connect this. And so now I have a bisecting shape. And so I can actually extrude this the other direction. And you can see by doing that, it actually gives us our points. So now I can actually connect here and connect here. And with that, I could actually erase all of these lines. So erase these lines, erase those lines, and erase those lines. And now we have a perfect hip roof there. So just moving over to the side here, let's say that we had maybe a bit of a more complex building. So let's say we have 20 feet. What would I do? Let's go 20 feet. Let's go, how deep are we? 15 meters deep, right? So I'll just type 15 meters. And then over here, maybe this one is, maybe this one's 24 feet. And we have some sort of different shape here, like this. And let's actually go out 2 feet. And we'll bring that in like so. And so this is our building shape now. So we have a bit more of a complex building shape. So let's extrude this up. And so that's what our building looks like. And we want to do something different with the roof. We want to maybe use a combination of gables and hips. So I would start by doing the same thing. So I would start by going over 12. And let's do 8 this time. Let's go up 8. And let's go over 12. I think it went over 12 inches there, 12 feet. And we'll go up 8. And so now let's just connect those lines. And again, we can use the erase button to remove those little triangles and those extra lines here. And we can extrude that as far as we want. So we can extrude that to here. Maybe what we want to do in the center portion, I don't know why it's giving me that. I guess I'm too close or something. And so maybe over here, why is it giving me that? I don't know why it's doing that to me. Over here, we want to do the same. But let's go over 12 feet, and we can go up 8. And we can find what that slope is. And so that now gives us our new peak right here, right? So I don't know why it's doing this to me. So now we can erase those lines like so, and I can extrude this all the way over to here. And maybe we wanted that shape to actually carry over and to do something like that. And so when we start to create these bisecting pieces, we'll do the same thing. We'll go over 12 feet and we'll go up 8 and we'll carry that back down, and we'll do the same in this direction. 12 feet and then up 8, and then back down. And so again, that's a nice way to create these little triangles. Does anyone know why this is doing this? View. I do not know why it's doing that. Anywho, well, I'll just keep continuing here. So we can erase these little pieces here. And so now we can kind of bisect that roof into it. So I can even carry it all the way over, but it allows us to give us these points now so we can get where those elements intersect, which is that little X. Let me just go Control Z, that little X right there. And then down to there. So that's kind of a way to start creating roofs, is just by starting to create these bisecting gables going through and then modifying them into a hip if you want, or into a gable. So if this one we wanted to be, why can't I zoom in? This is really frustrating. Anyways, I don't know why it's not letting me do that. But we could do the same thing here. So this one was that 12. I think that went up 12 inches. Sorry, let's do that again. We'll go over 12 feet. Find that one. We'll go up 8. And carry that back. And so what we can do with this is we can extrude this shape. I feel like every time I move, it's making me go further out. But by doing this, we can then create the little hip on this part here, and just erase a few more lines. So that's how you can create these different roofs. So hopefully that helps.